Welcome back to Melamike Art. My name is Mickey. So today I have the Luminous palette number 2 from Stoneworks Mill and Cater Ewig. I guess they work together on this split primary palette, and this great leaflet comes with it. Gives you all the pigment information and about the company and about the split primary and how to care for your product. So it's a really great handout to have, and here are the paints. So we have a warm red, a cool yellow, a warm blue, and a cool blue, and also a white gouache. And as you can see, I have been playing with these. So I've already done the swatch out on this little key card here that they put a magnet on. All of these come with really great magnets on the back, and she's actually written on the back of them all too. So this is really cool. I've been collecting Kelly's paints for I don't know how long, but I've got this collection, and pretty soon these will be added in. And as you can see, all the magnets are working great. So I've been creating stuff with her paints for a long time, and I have a ton of stuff I've been using painting with it. So this is just split primary, this rainbow color here. So this is the warm blue, the cool blue, the cool red, the warm red, cool yellow, warm yellow. So let's see what else I have in here. I did this with it with just the cool colors. German Shepherd, white German Shepherd. By the way, these sketchbooks are made by Sketchbook Co. Her name is Autumn, and she's a great artist, and she makes sketchbooks. Just love them. And my favorite one is this cotty paper that she puts in. This is cotton, rough kind of handmade watercolor paper. So this is all the Luminous palette with the gouache. You can see that I've used the white on the face here and the eye. It's really nice to have that white in there. So what I want to do is swatch these out and do a color chart with you. Oh yeah, just did this last night using basically all of the paints. I'm not sure which ones I used. I think I used like this indigo and this brown and these pinks. So I guess I just did stay on here. But they're really great paints. So I'm going to go over to my next door station and I'll swatch these out with you. Okay, let's get these swatched here. So here's the cool red. It's a PV19. It's much darker than this, and I'm going very, very light here. Oops. It's just super dark and staining. It's like a magenta, which is actually really perfect for a split primary. So there's the cool red. And this warm red has sort of like a little bit of a sheen to it, like some mica in there. But it's super red. This is cellulose paper, by the way, which is tree pulp. So it's not cotton that I'm swatching on. So the cool yellow, I'm so glad I have two, one for the red and one for the blue side. It's just really helpful. So this is one of the yellows I use a lot of, a PY3. And this warm yellow is a mix of PY110 and PY109. Oh, I'm actually doing this whole thing wrong. That's okay. We will start over again another time. And the cool blue is here. And there's lots of different versions of PV15. This one looks a little bit more on the green side. There's a red shade, there's a green shade, cool, warm. And this is ultramarine blue, which consistently has, it's either really, really red, blue, almost going to like a violet, which is more of a French ultramarine, or it's this nice version here. Oops, we got cut off. So I just wanted to go through what I'm doing here. I'm doing the color chart and all of the color mixing, just to show you the variety that you can get with these, and with the gouache as well. And there you are. Okay, so here is the results after they've been dried. So this PV19 with the ultramarine blue does separate a little bit, but that's some interesting texture there. So the yellow, warm yellow with this warm blue makes sort of like a mottled, well, ultramarine blue is kind of granulating anyway, so it's going to give you a little bit of texture all across the board here. And you'll find that with any ultramarine blue. This is the gouache, white gouache, mixed with them all. And this is just a play with, to see if I could create some mud, and yep, I made some mud. So the cool blue and the warm red kind of neutralize a little bit. So if you're looking to make some blacks or really, really deep darks, just do all of the primaries together. And my most dark one was the warm red, warm blue, and warm yellow. Made the darkest blue, black. So this is really versatile, and you can see you can make brown, of course, with any of these. So it's a really great palette to have. You can really make anything with this. Landscapes, portraits, you've got the gouache too, so it's like the perfect set. So definitely go grab one of these. This is more of a magenta PV19, and my little mini swatch thing here is there's two PV19s here. This is a Quin Violet, and this is a Permanent Rose. So these two are, that's how much they vary with that pigment. So it just depends on where you're buying it from and who's making it and how they make it and how they fire it and what the composition is, etc. So definitely get this set. It's amazing. I'm so grateful, Kelly. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I put in some of the images I've created with this right after this. And thanks for joining me for this swatching, and I'm glad that I've got the chance and opportunity to do this. So, well, thank you very much for hanging out with me. We'll see you in the next one.